Okay, we're on the last section of chapter 21, 2113, the Doppler effect for electromagnetic waves. If you recall, back in chapter 14, we studied the uh, Doppler effect. This is where uh, we'll just say a source is coming to you and at a constant frequency, and those, as it's coming towards you, those wavelengths are shortened, so the frequency sounds higher. As it passes you, the wavelengths are lengthened and the frequency sounds lower. So it's high frequency, uh, as it passes you, goes to low frequency. Now the sound waves are moving in. You remember we talked about the compression and rarefaction of air molecules. So the sound waves require a medium sound, either like a metal, or in the case that we studied Doppler effect with air molecules. E and M waves don't require a medium. That's one way that they're different. Um, in the speed of sound, in the Doppler effect equation for sound depends on the reference frame. The speed of E and M waves has the same value in all coordinate systems at rest or moving at constant velocity with respect to one another. So there's no, you don't have to choose like an inertial reference frame. The speed of E and M waves is the same in all coordinate systems. So the Doppler effect is the f sub zero. F sub zero is the frequency observed is the frequency of the source times 1 plus or minus the speed of the source, that's u, divided by the speed of light, if u is much, much less than c. Uh, so the if it's approaching you, then you use the plus sign. If it's receding from you, then you use the minus sign. So you probably heard the expressions red shifted and blue shifted. The red shift, this is in very simplistic terms. There's more to the Doppler effect than this, but a red shift means that a object is moving away from you. Blue shift means that it's coming towards you. Very simplistic explanation. There's a lot more to it than that. Um, uh, let's see. Let's look at this picture here. The astronomers have made important discoveries using Doppler observation on light from distant galaxies. These measurements have shown that the more distant a galaxy is from Earth, the more its light is shifted toward the red end of the spectrum. This is a cosmological redshift. Um, they've discovered stretching or expanding of space, like a rubber sheet being pulled in all directions. A given star or galaxy can have a peculiar motion toward or away from Earth. For example, Doppler effect measurements made with the Hubble Space Telescope have shown that a galaxy labeled M87, shown here in the photo, is rotating with one edge moving toward us and the other moving away. The measured speed of rotation was used to identify a supermassive black hole located at its center. And that ends our chapter on AC circuits and E and M waves. And we'll stop it here.